Hello world. Richard of Carver here on day 128. Hey, you know what? I don't have my AirPods in. Maybe I should, because I can't even tell if this is picking up. I hope it is. How y'all doing? Let's see. Let's throw these in. 1, 2. I check a 1, 2. There we go. Now I hear y'all. So let's see. What am I doing? I'm driving from pauses. Check. Let's hope for the best here, guys. There we go. I can hear you again. Alright, so I'm heading up to Philly right now so I can do filming at the radio station that I work at. We have a lot of huge bands coming in today. One of the biggest, probably one of the biggest that, well, I don't know, that's relative, but it's Counting Crows. And for all of us 90s babies out there, Counting Crows were gigantic at one point in time. So it's pretty cool. I get to actually shoot film for them. There's a lot of other artists coming through today, but I can't remember them at the moment. I'll fill you in tomorrow what they were. But let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday I filmed so many things. There was like panel discussions between heads of radio stations, record company execs. It was like very informative things. So it was like I was filming, you know, them up there talking for a while. That was throughout the day with musical breaks of bands. And I had that band Palmyra again came through. If you guys check my shorts out, I actually made a short of Palmyra a few months ago now. And they're a cool band from Virginia. And then there was Margot Price that played with them. Later on in the day, there was Maren Morris, Tunde, I forget how his last name was, but he's the lead singer for TV on the Radio, and he's got a solo album out now that he was touring with. And then there was Sparks, and Sparks is a pretty gigantic band in terms of influence. They're a pretty influential band. Oh, we got a lot of traffic coming up. Oh yeah. You guys get to be in Traffic Town with me. Oh, a ton. Oh yeah. It's just straight up gridlocked up there. How tasty. Get our morning dose of traffic together. It's like our vitamins, y'all. And yeah, it was a lot of awesome bands. I had a good time yesterday. It was really nice. It was a marathon, guys. I think I slept maybe in the 4-hour range, 3.5, 4-hour range. And then even that, I didn't really feel like I got under yesterday. Now, what I did last night was I slept at my mom's place. She's in Wilmington, so that's about 30 minutes north of where I am. And this should help me, for one, get there on time this morning, but last night I was able to kind of get in bed earlier in that way. And I actually slept pretty deep last night, I think. I feel pretty good this morning. I feel well rested. I have not had the time to go on here to read the live comments as they come through, but I hear that you guys are commenting, and I appreciate that so much. I'm sorry that I don't have the window of chat up that I can check out right now, but I'm excited to. And then yeah, let's see, slept. When I woke up this morning, I got to see my mom first thing in the morning, so that was really nice. I haven't gotten to spend some mornings with her in a long time, even though it was for a very brief 15 minutes maybe, because I had to run out of there. But we had some coffee and some talks, and I got an update of my Aunt Rose. She's kind of unchanged. She's still in the hospital. She's still really, you know, just hanging in, but she's aware, and she's a little communicative. So we're just still hoping for the best. I don't think that we have a lot of new information except that she's still being a little warrior. And let's see, I talked to Kate on my ride home last night, and that was nice. We ended up figuring out the finer points of ChatGPT because there's a lot of misinformation out there about how, I guess, energy heavy AI is. And so it was good to do some calculations and figure it out. I think it's not as bad going forward as maybe it took to create certain things. Everything takes a little bit more time and energy to create something, but then you build off of that and you just get more efficient as you go. And the thing that always gets me is, like, you know, I'm really health conscious, everybody. I'm energy conscious. I always try to be. But in the grand scheme of things, when you have cruise ships and fighter jets out there, and really just any types of jets, it really makes you feel a bit helpless, because as hard as you try, if those things run an extra 5 minutes, they totally eclipse all of the good things that you did all year, and they basically just erase it. You know, I remember cruise ships taking a crazy amount of fuel and energy to run, and like, imagine if somebody doesn't get back when they're kind of vacationing in certain countries and they have to wait a couple extra minutes. That'll erase like an entire year's worth of carbon. Well, see, I've been driving more now, but before, when I only lived like 5 minutes from my house, that was how I got to work. You know, I would only go to work and back, basically. So it always felt like I could easily be obscured with all of the good that I was trying to do. So anyway, that's just me saying that when you're using ChatGPT and you've got a few questions, maybe you've got a few a day, it's really it's not too bad. I think that we did the calculations together last night. We did 5, 10, and 75 different prompts. And even when you're doing 75 prompts, I think it's almost like 4 flushes of a toilet a month when it comes to water consumption. There was something out there saying it was like tons of bottles of water every time you use it, and it's just not true. It's like misinformation out there. I love ChatGPT. It's helped me do a lot of different things. It's a cool thing. I don't use it all the time, but I kind of enjoy it. Sometimes it's not great. Sometimes I gotta give it a stern talking to. Be like, chat, that was incorrect, bro. We talked about this. Like, I really need correct information only, and I need you to check all the answers that you give me like 3 times. You know, and you need to cross-reference online. And we have those discussions. But for the most part, it's pretty accurate. Why do I have... Oh, man. I got Arcade Fire back in my head, y'all. It's because I was just playing my mom some clips of yesterday's show. So it almost feels like a carnival in my brain again. Part 2. So yeah, it'll be a nice day of filming, nice and long. It's another really long one, another 14-hour day ahead, with the drive time afterwards maybe making it 15 to 16-hour days. Then it's going to slow up. Got Mother's Day this weekend. Got to figure out what's going on with that. I know I'll be spending the day with my mom, but I do have to figure out exactly what we're doing and things of that sort. best angle for everybody. So yeah, 128 days of sobriety. I appreciate everybody checking in. I saw that there was a lot of great comments on one of my videos recently. Unfortunately, I've just been so busy that I couldn't respond back yet. Hopefully I have maybe an hour off or so today for lunch, and then I'm going to let's see, just said that my broadcast was weird. Y'all still there? I think so. But yeah, I appreciate all of the comments, everyone. I'm going to get back to you today if I have a break. It was awesome reading them, and my heart goes out to everybody out there. And I'm just so proud of everybody taking their health seriously and as an important endeavor in their lives. Those of you getting sober or staying sober, you know we're in this together. It has not been easy for me either. It was 20 years of abuse, 20 plus, and I know that I've done some damage. I'm just hoping it's not completely permanent damage, and just trying to toe the line, y'all. And from what I hear, there's apparently some lights at the end of the tunnel and stuff. I still, 128 days, I don't know if that sounds like a little or a lot to some of you, but I think it's kind of probably still a little in the grand scheme of things, especially when you had 20 years, which was 7,300 days of damaging my body and brain. 128 where I just stopped damaging it. It's good, but I need to go further, and I need more time to heal up the brain cells, what little I have left up there. Gotta stoke the fire. Hopefully vitamins and eating well and better sleep can help that. The sleep thing is huge. I used to almost, I don't know if celebrate is the right word, but I kind of enjoyed lack of sleep here and there. Maybe it's not that I enjoyed lack of sleep, maybe I enjoyed staying up late, and that I felt like I could. What are you doing, dude? Get right in front of me and then slam on their brakes like that. What am I to do, y'all? Let's see, can we make this move? Looking like we're getting tighter up here. This is definitely a lot better leaving from Wilmington to go to Philadelphia instead of leaving from the country and coming all the way up. And it seems that everybody got the idea to move to the country and work in the city because traffic is crazy where I'm at, and it's the country. Yesterday, George was so sweet. He got us a lot of Indian food. It's like $86 worth of Indian food, and someone stole it. It's like little invisible gremlins up there. I also lost my hat and my sunglasses at one point. They fell out of my pocket because I was a goofball and had them hanging out of my pocket for some reason. And, I was getting a little discouraged. I couldn't find them. But then it was so neat. George was like, yo, I'll help you find them, man. And we were walking around looking for them together. And we ended up coming across one of the workers there who had it in their hand. They had just found it at the bottom of the steps. So I have my sunglasses on because they were lost and now they're found. I guess while we're stuck on the bridge, you guys can see the river there. The boats. So for those of you that want some traffic for your day and your viewing pleasure, eat up. Oh my gosh. That song. See the skyline over there? Coming at you, Philly. I have to get over here eventually. Usually this right lane goes way ahead. And you get by a good amount of people in the left lane. But now, this does not seem to be what's happening today. And I'm losing positions, everyone. Tomorrow will be a shorter day, so that's good. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do for sleeping. Hey, I'm basically back up to where I started from the left lane. I'll see if this keeps happening for the right, or if I should just get over. Because I do have to get over soon. Every time you close your eyes, oh gosh, it's torture up in my brain, y'all. My gas tank does not take gas very well. kind of depends on the place I go. I don't know what's up with it. But most of the time it just triggers the nozzle to shut off. And I was here at this Wawa last night, and it was doing the triggering thing really bad. And it took me so long to fill my tank up. It was just like squirt, click, squirt, click, squirt, click. So this is where we try and get over. Did it. Policeman. So let's see, I got 20 minutes to get in. Will I make it on time? Theoretically, it should not take me 20 minutes to go this far. But to be honest with you, I don't think that it's, I don't think it's a lot of time. I feel like I'll be like 10 minutes late. Well, you know what? If anybody watched my video yesterday that's here, this underpass is already moving a lot better. Oh my gosh, look at my jinx of myself. That is the funniest thing. It just hadn't backed up all the way to there yet. So, hey, you know, maybe that's 5 minutes shorter. If anyone is in another country viewing this, this is what traffic looks like in Philadelphia, America. Heavy traffic. At least in the mornings. 2 a.m., it's a pleasure. Yeah, so here is the crawl, and it will be crawling the rest of our time together. So, here we are. There's a lot of graffiti around. It says, "Clubber for sure." Interesting name. I used to have... walking where, but I used to have a college dorm mate that would sneak out at night and do tagging, which is really funny because he's a musician dude, but he would have like paint on his fingers, so you could kind of tell what was up. D's crew knew Drew. just some of the graffiti that I see. These crew. Which one? These one. Dabba 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 doo, dabba doo, dabba doo. Subaru, Subaru. I feel like I've sang that little melody so many times. Even on stream. Watch my stream get the copyright just because I keep singing that dang thing. Hopefully it's unintelligible enough. You know what'll be nice is some coffee when I get there. There was a lot of interesting panel discussions yesterday. There was the founder, CEO of Sire Records, which is a huge, very successful record label. When I go record hunting, I always enjoy finding Sire Records because they usually have a good lineup, or at least an interesting one. And he's also a producer and a songwriter. The guy wrote I Want Candy and My Boyfriend's Back. Those are huge songs. I want candy and my boyfriend's back and just something, something, something. Hey, hey, my boyfriend's back. And yeah, a few other things. And he was in some band that pretended to be Australian, which is really funny. It was like the Strange Loves or something. And it was just neat to have his perspective on things. I really enjoy this artist named Joan Armatrading. And he produced her first 2 records, I think. He also produced the first Blondie record. Go-Go's. So many. I mean, it's hard to... Was it the Romantics, maybe? Very, very storied career. And the dude can tell a story. And I love when people are good storytellers. He is definitely one of those. My dad likes to tell stories. I always felt he went on too long, but he is a storyteller, you know, and I think in being his son, I'd watch his stories and look for where I could cut the fat, and maybe that made me a good storyteller at some point, but now I think I've went too far, and I just say the main thing a lot of the time, and I don't have the story surrounding things as much. Wow, this traffic is bad, y'all. My songs that I write, I guess they're stories as well, but even those I try and keep a little concise. That's one of the cool things about working where I'm at, is making connections and finding people that enjoy music as much as you do and may even want to hear your music someday. You know, because I want to support them and hear theirs, and it's kind of neat. I found over the years that I don't even like saying music that I like or dislike, because I don't really dislike any art that anyone makes. I think all of it is worthwhile, and I'm always so impressed that anybody does anything with their lives, including making art or living in an artful way, or I don't know, just living is a creative endeavor a lot of the time. So somewhere in there, my like judging wall of things that I enjoy or don't enjoy just kind of like gave way, and now I feel like there's some type of mental state of mind that I can be in that can accept and see the value in anything created. At the base, that's always something to bring us all together, and it gives us something to talk about too, you know? I remember when I used to work at the post office and I used to deliver mail. I was a rural mail carrier. Used to have a converted Jeep, and it was cool. I probably should have stayed with that job, to be honest with you guys, because I would have been almost retired by now. It's so wild to think back on maybe not the best decisions. I don't know who's beeping or why, but it was probably a truck. It sounded like a truck horn. But yeah, I remember, you know, at the post office, you got so many people of all different walks of lives coming together to do a job like that. It's not exactly people's passions. It's more like a good job. So you have people of all types of everything there working, you know. So the commonality of things to bring people together, you know, you can discuss weather and everything, but that is a little boring usually. But it also is a way to show some want of connection. But what I realized is that everybody talked about football. And then so that's why I started getting into football, because it was a good way to connect with people and have little morsels of information that you could share with everybody and connect with them. And I still feel that way about football. It's like a communal thing more than a, you know, a need or a passion that I have to watch these dudes play it, but I want to like discuss it with others. Gosh, this traffic is no joke. My boyfriend's back in something. Yeah. Ridiculous. It's not even like there's anywhere to turn. That type of move is just him trying to like get in front of other people. So ain't happening, y'all. He gets the horn. You'll get to the horn. I do wish I could play some music today. I'm feeling the itch. That's the one downfall of working this, though, is that there's no real time for that type of creativity. But I am being creative in the shots that I take, and all the filming things that I'm doing. It's bringing me close. I mean, I love movies. I love TV and the act of storytelling through those mediums. So maybe this has given me experience in that world, but I still just want to play some chords on my guitar, My boyfriend's back. Oh, I hear a siren. Does that mean there's an accident up here that's been making us all this late? Oh golly, he's coming up behind me. Where am I supposed to go in all this? So that must be what's making everybody late. There's like an accident up ahead. Oh, motorcycle man up there. I don't know if you guys saw that move. He's just following the cop through. Or paramedic or whatever that truck is. I want a siren on my car. Boom, boom. It's one of those things that when I left this morning in Wilmington, it said it'd take me 53 minutes to get up here, which was plenty of time. But it just hit the 53-minute mark. And I have a lot more time to get there. So it's like this all kind of like started and came to be as I was driving. Well, it's going to be beautiful outside. It's going to be almost 80 degrees and sunny, and unfortunately I won't be outside to enjoy it at all today, but I really hope that you guys get to enjoy it somehow. Enjoy it for me, please. Banging on a trash can, drumming on the street light. I see the Philadelphian skyline around me. So yeah, unless you guys want to sit in traffic like I sit in, don't come to Philly in the day. Morning, day, night. Like, come like between midnight and like 5 a.m. I think that's the only way to really drive the city. Otherwise, bike in it. Or maybe boat or use a helicopter. Don't try to drive here. gosh, there's some movement. Am I jinxing myself? Oh, look at that. We're moving a little. My exit's the next one, guys. Oh, yeah. Watch out. Here we go. Yay, I'm exiting. There's Philadelphia. Well, we're in Philly, but there's the big buildings of Philly that I'm turning into now. Tube technology. Why so slow? He got the horn because he was halfway in my lane and slow. Alright, so we're here. We're in Philly. Now you all get to people watch. It's funny, sometimes I'll do that at my job because we're waiting for the artists and all that's there is the crowd. Kind of just watch the crowd. My steering wheel letting y'all know that she's here. Oh, why do you always have to turn me? No. Oh. Will I get this green light too? Will I be so lucky? Oh no, because there's a bus. And the bus will make us all miss this. I'm going. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Look how tall that building is. Construction and craziness and traffic the whole time. Even down to my last block. I just passed my job. But that's because I have to circle around to the parking lot down below. Now we're in the University of Pennsylvania campus, basically. Here we go. Got a person walking in front of us really slow. Come on, crew. We can do this. Zooming. Alright, y'all. We're passing the back entrance to my job right now. So thank you guys for hanging out with me on my drive. Looks like I got the same parking spot. Alright, let's see. This tree. Get back up in position. And then I'm going to end the stream in a second. Just want to say much love to you guys. Please take care of yourselves today.